I'd like to welcome everybody to the Marion County Board of Education meeting, and I'd like everybody to rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence. And I'd like to call on Katie Elmore to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
God.
Thank you, and please have a seat. Once again, I want to welcome everybody here. We got a big, huge crowd this evening, and primarily our newest class of our ambassadors. So we will be hearing from you in a few minutes after we hear the report from our superintendent's report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. I need a motion to amend the agenda, please.
Make a motion to amend the agenda and per the sheet we have in front of us.
I second.
Motion by Mr. Jerry Evans, second by Mr. Butch Cecil. Any discussion about amended motion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, like sign. Agenda's been amended. Now the superintendent's report.
Thank you. Our first item on my superintendent's report is teaching and learning. Wanted to bring everyone up to speed. We are currently in our MAP testing window. If you'll remember last year, that was a formative assessment that we gave throughout the school year to look at the progress our students were making. We do that 3 times a year, so we're excited to say that we are currently well underway in our MAP testing. And as soon as we get our MAP results, Ms. Newcomb will be sharing those with you, and we'll be identifying strengths, and we'll be identifying growth areas and providing the support we need to make sure our kids have an opportunity to make their dreams come true. This week, I was very fortunate to attend instructional rounds training along with Ms. Newcomb, Ms. Akers, and Ms. McRae through our GREC co-op. The nice part about the training is we had an opportunity to learn for a day, and then we had the second day we actually went to Park City Elementary in Barron County, and we actually participated in an instructional round. The bonus was that Park City Elementary is a Leader in Me school. So we had a fantastic opportunity to see that, and oh, I can't forget, we had Mr. Farmer attend with us as well. So the 5 of us had a fantastic meeting and learned a lot and walked away with a lot of excitement. We are currently in the process of planning our learning walks for our district. If you'll remember, that was a focus and has been a focus for the past 2 years, and we're going to continue with that. We're going to do our learning walks as we've done in the past. We'll look at doing 3 of those in every school. It's a wonderful opportunity for all of us to learn together. I think Mr. Evans participated in one of our learning walks last year. Our learning by doing, our professional learning communities, we are working on modeling that with principals, both at the central office and at each school. So we're reading a book, as well as working on that together in our leadership meeting. Our technology instructional assistant provided professional development for our teachers, so obviously that's a great way to impact teaching and learning. And for the first time ever, we had our first PD Academy, and we had over 50 teachers attend this after school. It was voluntary. They had a choice to pick from peer observer, closed reading, higher order thinking questions. So very excited about those opportunities. Our second focus is high expectations, and I want to congratulate Miss Sarah Locker. She was one of 24 selected for the Ashland Achievement Award. Is that correct, Mr. Farmer? And so very proud. There were only 18 districts that had 24 staff members, so Marion County Public Schools were one of the 18, and she was one of the 24. We're very proud to have her in our district. She's also a national board certified teacher and actually helps lead that initiative here in the district. So if you see her, give her a big high five. Next steps in our big dream, and as you all know, we have 6 big dreams, and you can see those back on the wall. wanted to talk just a little bit about an initiative that Mr. Farmer brought to us. So I'm going to ask Mr. Farmer to speak just briefly on an ideal he brought back from us last year after a training that he attended that is definitely going to help us. It's actually going to be able to touch, I believe, all 6 of our big dreams.
I think many times we reflect on how we can bring school to the students, and especially in the summer months. But transportation is an issue, and especially in our county, of getting our students to school during the summer. So what one of the districts and that I brought back was an idea of a dream bus, of a bus going to those districts or going out into the county of Marion County to specific locations so that we can bring education to them, not only with the education, but also to help parenting skills and things of that nature. So we're really excited about what we can offer in the future here in Marion County, and we'll be showing you designs of the bus and sort of what our big plans are for this. But it's an outreach program, and we're very excited because we can extend to so many more students that way.
I've got a quick question then. Gosh, it's so exciting, really. When do you think the time frame of that? I mean, I can't wait to see it, actually.
Well, it's sort of a surprise, but we might as well let it out of the bag right now.
You already said it.
Because you put me on the spot with that. So at the summit is going to be our debut.
Oh, okay, good.
So
Good.
our debut is going to be there, and we're going to have the bus ready,
Good.
and so that people can tour and go from there. And then that way we have it ready for the summer months.
Good.
And again, our feeding program will be on the bus as well, and various other things that we're going to do to reach out to people in our community.
Also, just some next steps with our one-to-one technology. We've been having those kinds of meetings, working with the teachers, thinking about what that may look like. Really thinking about looking at the high school and maybe have a few classrooms that actually would pilot a program to see what that would look like. Because obviously we want our students to tell us what works and what doesn't, and we also want our teachers to tell us what's going to work for instruction. I don't think technology takes the place of our teachers. Obviously, they're our most valuable resource other than our kids. But I do believe that technology is definitely another vehicle that we can use to enhance our learning, especially when we want our students to be 21st century achievers. So we'll be bringing you more about that as well. And I think that we've got a couple staff members that's going to attend a training in a couple weeks, and we're going to go to Western, Mr. Benningfield.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Benningfield and Mr. Mattingly is going to go to that. So we're very excited about that. Our PGPs, which is obviously our professional growth plans, that's something that everybody in our entire district will have. And we are working on that through our professional growth and effectiveness system. Very excited about that process, and obviously that's a great way for us to focus on what areas we've identified that we want to grow in. For communication, our third focus, just want to let everybody know, it's 3 weeks until fall break. Can you imagine? We've already been in school that long. October 1, I'm very excited to say, is when our accountability results will be released, so we look forward to finding out what our scores are and moving forward with that. That's obviously something that the community looks forward to, and I do as well. Want to go ahead and have everybody put on their calendar, and I've already told the student ambassadors to do this, but April the 12th will be our spring summit. That's on a Tuesday. We already have Center Square reserved. It's a wonderful opportunity to not only talk about the things we've accomplished with our 6 big dreams, but our vision for where our 6 big dreams want to go and what we need to do. Attracting, retaining employees. One of the things I think we've talked about the importance of that. I have asked Mr. Brady, and he is working with Ms. Osborne, and we want to look at benefits. Anything we can do to attract, retain, and recruit. We want to be able to hand potential employees a folder that says, this is why you want to work in Marion County Public Schools. This is what we believe, this is our mission, this is our vision, and this is how we're going to reward you. And with our benefits, that's obviously something that employees look at when they accept a job, and we want them to be able to feel like that this is a place that they want to teach, and they want to stay. And that's what our kids deserve, and we want to make Marion County a place where people want to teach. And I can't remember if I said this at my last in my superintendent's report, but we were voted the 22nd best place to teach in Kentucky. So we want to keep that, and we want to continue to keep that on the rise.
It's 22nd out of how many?
There is 173 school districts.
Thank
So that's pretty exciting, don't you think? So non-traditional school day, that was another item that we talked about a little bit last year, and it did come to be in our spring summit from last year. We applied. The board gave us permission to apply. We wrote a proposal, and we were actually one of around 40 districts that were accepted for the non-traditional school day. So we're in the planning phase of this. This will be a different way to have school in case we have bad weather. I'm hoping for no bad weather, but if that is the case, we may have a non-traditional school day. So we're going to work with everybody and make sure we receive feedback along the way about what works and what doesn't work. And just to let everyone know, we have 148 instructional days remaining for the 2015-16 school year.
Ms. Foster, I was driving this weekend and went through a, not necessarily neighboring district, but one that's around this area, and I saw a sign that said, kids mark your calendars, September 24th is high attendance day. I don't know if it is something that we do with SEEK funding, or do we have a day coming up soon where attendance in our district is going to be important and we need to make sure everybody gets here?
It's actually, if I'm correct, Mr. Lyons, the high attendance day, that is something that the state of Kentucky puts out, but as far as our ADA, I mean, that's just average daily attendance. So,
I know
correct.
we want all kids every day, but
Absolutely.
if there's a particular day that we need everybody there, we need to let people know.
We're very fortunate in Marion County. We actually have a very, very good attendance rate, and always have. And we've been very intentional this year about looking at that, and we've already participated in some home visits in case there's a need to help some kids break some barriers to get to school.
You know the questions on the superintendent's report? If not, moving right along, we've got the introduction of the 2015-2016 student ambassadors. So who's going to lead us all? All right. I think Caitlin's one of the leaders here.
I don't know how we can have a board meeting without.
I wish we could do this every board meeting.
I'm going to leave this up. Okay. Good evening, everyone. As many of you know, my name is Caitlin Gribbins, and I'm a senior student ambassador. I was a student ambassador last year, and this year I'm happy to be serving on the executive council as the chair. As you can see, this is our new 2015-2016 group of student ambassadors. Aren't they awesome? We spent the entire day together today with like a leadership retreat. We had all kinds of amazing leaders and public speakers come in, including Ms. Walsher, but they're going to talk about that later. But mainly I just want them to introduce themselves to you because we're so excited for them because they're all absolutely phenomenal and our day was great. And I'm going to let them introduce themselves now.
My name is Allie McGuire, and I'm a junior at Marion County High School. My name is Katie Elmore, and I am a returning ambassador, and I'm on the executive council, and I am the public relations director.
My name is Maggie Blanford, and I'm a junior.
My name is Sophie Clark, and I'm a junior.
My name is Ray Mills, and I'm a senior.
My name is Caroline Reed, and I'm a junior.
My name is Ashton Gribbins, and I'm a senior.
My name is Adria Whitfield, and I'm a senior.
My name is Caitlin Farmer, and I'm a junior.
My name is Shannon Grundy, and I'm a senior.
My name is Morgan Mattingly, and I'm a junior.
My name is Jordan Hergen, and I'm a junior.
My name is Laura Rice, and I'm a senior.
My name is Justin Overstreet, and I'm a senior.
My name is Carly Mattingly, and I'm a junior.
My name is Landon Russell, and I'm a junior.
My name is Leah Thompson. I'm a senior. I am a returning student ambassador, and I serve as the vice chair on the executive council.
My name is Mahala Gallagher, and I'm a junior.
My name is Lydia Howlett, and I'm a senior. I am a returning ambassador, and I am on the executive council as one of the 3 business managers. Travis Holmeyer and Dylan Cambron couldn't be here because of prior commitments, but they send their apologies.
I'm Presley Wilson, and I'm a senior.
My name is Brandon Lee, and I'm a junior.
Aren't they all awesome? Okay, as I said just a minute ago, we had all kinds of great things happen at our retreat today. And actually, one of our new members, where is she? Mahala Gallagher is going to come talk to you about all the awesome things that we did today.
We started out our day, it was kind of like a regular school day. It was 8 to 3, and we started out our day with Miss Slosser coming to talk to us about leadership, and one of the main things she said was that we make history. And we do because we are the future of Marion County and our surrounding community. And so today was focused about leadership and how we can not only focus on bettering ourselves, but getting the word out there of how much we will grow and how much Marion County will get better with our student ambassador group. We had a lot of people come and talk to us, including Miss Slosser, and Miss Sharp came and seen us for a little bit. And so it was really fun, and we got to learn a lot of things that can help us, like how to speak to somebody and what you can do to better yourself and not be so scared to talk to somebody, especially at board meetings, because y'all are kind of scary. So we learned how to talk to somebody and how to be formal and respectful, and it's not only okay to just kind of, hunch up. You have to be presentable and you have to be dependable as well. Thank you.
Very good.
And we have one last thing for you. One of our returning members, Leah Thompson, she's the vice chair. She's going to talk about our future plans as the ambassador group.
Like Aunt Caitlin said, my name is Leah Thompson, and I am a returning member. I am the vice chair, and I wanted to talk to you guys about some goals that we had set previously last year that we wanted to try to implement this year and start. Some programs that we were thinking about starting were Little Brothers, Little Sisters program and a Young Leaders Conference. So basically those are focusing on using us as ambassadors as role models for younger children, what they want to aspire to be and do in high school. And those are really good opportunities that I think would very much benefit the entire school system in general. And another thing, we want to really deeply thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your support with our program. Everyone here can say that it's been such a great experience for all of them. I know personally for me, it's been a great experience. And one thing that Talora told us that Mahala kind of touched on was that we have made history. And we plan to just show you that we understand that this is a great privilege, and we like to show that. And we want to open up, if you all have any questions for our student ambassadors, we're open to questions.
I don't have a question, but I do have a comment. This is awesome. I love seeing you guys stand here. I love looking at your smiles and the passion that you guys have. Don't be afraid to push this envelope. Don't be afraid to come up with ideas and to explore ideas. And maybe it's not something, Leah, maybe it wasn't something we could do last year, but maybe it's something we can do next year. Maybe it's something that's going to benefit not only you all, but the people who are coming in, because you are role models, whether we formalize it or not. Whether we put you in an elementary school to talk to kids, they're going to see you on the school buses, they're going to see you at the ball games, they're going to see you in the community, and they're going to look up to you. So I'm so excited for you guys. And just great job. Congratulations on this. And I look forward to working with you all this year as much as we can.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Good question right here.
Because you guys are recognized as leaders in our school district, I think it would be great if you tell us what it takes to be a leader, what a good leader is.
A leader they just want to see the difference. They don't want to sit back and watch everybody else make a difference in their community. They want to be the difference. They want to have the initiative to go out and do something different. It's one of the qualities that I think a leader should have.
One visitor that came during our leadership retreat was Melissa Knight, and she talked about how you can not only be a leader for yourself, you have to be a servant leader, which is not only pushing yourself, but working for the group or the organization that you are in and a part of, and pushing them to be better. Don't just make yourself better, you have to make everybody better, or they're not going to realize how great this whole community really is.
Building on to what Michaela said, I feel like in order to be a good leader, you need to be a people person, and you need to be adaptable and be able to listen to others and take their opinions into consideration instead of just like, strictly being a leader. I think you need to listen to everyone and include everybody.
And also just having an ambition and not being afraid to step out and go reach out to find that ambition and achieve that goal.
Building on to what Presley had mentioned, I think to be a leader, you really need to be able to step out of your comfort zone. You can't stand back and kind of hide. You have to be able to step out and take that initiative and really make a difference.
So I'm kind of interested in the interview process. What prompted you to fill an application out, and what encouraged you to do it? Who, don't mention any names, who in your life encouraged you to fill out the application? And then once you fill the application out, how was the interview process itself? Were you intimidated by it? I think you're not in your comfort zone.
No, they practice that one.
That's all anybody.
Actually, I was pushed to fill out this application by my dad, Chairman McGuire. He brought the idea to me and said, "Allie, you should really do this because you have leadership qualities, and I think you'd be good at it." So, filling out the application and getting it into Ms. Followell, and then after they looked over them, we came and we talked to some people that they brought in and groups and by ourselves and answered questions on why we needed to be a leader and why we wanted to be an ambassador, and it was just a really nice process to.
Have you had the opportunity to thank Mr. McGuire yet?
Yes.
Anybody else want to try
What
that?
pushed me to want to fill out the application is that I watched my friends go through the program last year, and I just saw that going to board meetings, it just looked like a lot of fun, and like they were getting to express how great of a school district that Marion County was to the community, and I just wanted to be a part of it.
And also, you can't improve upon your school district if you don't know what's going on in your school. So being a part of this program is really just getting to know what's going on in our school district, and I feel like that's really important, and I feel like we need to bring that out into the community because I don't feel like people really know what's going on. And I think that's really neat that we get to sit in and really firsthand get that experience that we are a part of this community and a part of this district, and we get to represent that so well.
One of my ultimate goals in life is to become the superintendent here at Marion County Public Schools. So I figured it'd be a good start to start here.
Building on to what Presley said, with knowing what's going on so you can help improve. During our leadership retreat, I learned what the Next Generation Lab was. I learned that the one-to-one technology, I learned the universal preschool. Before this program, I didn't even know that those goals were in existence. And in this program, you learn what they're trying to achieve in school, so then not only you can talk to people about improving it, but you can yourself can improve it and build upon that program to make it better.
Okay, keep on going.
Do y'all have regular meetings? What's your schedule? How do you guys get
The
together?
second Wednesday of every month at 7:30 a.m. in Miss Followell's room.
Right and early.
I have a comment too that I'd like for y'all to know that it's because of you, all of y'all, is the reason why I'm doing what I do. I know y'all say, oh, y'all are scary, but I'm sitting here because of you. I mean, this is why I'm doing what I do, is because of you. And you're going to find out in life that you all have the opportunity to be them. You know, everybody says, well, what are they doing? That's you. So they're going to be wanting to know what you're doing. So in life, you're going to become them. So you'll be able to correct everything you need to correct because you're them now. And you're the reason why I do what I do. And thank you very much.
And Ms. Followell and I just want to say publicly, we've already said this to them today, but it's worth repeating in front of everyone, that you really impressed the heck out of us today. And we don't say that very often. The board sees you wearing those I am amazing buttons, and I know I don't give them out freely, but I had to give every single one today. And this is just after spending one day together. The potential of this group is extraordinary. We are very, very proud of you, and you are wonderful representatives of this district. So thank you.
Thank you.
WOW. Wow.